here we go. Incredible start for Lakeville South. Opening drive chewed up 6 minutes and 38 seconds. Garrett Savard earning the tough yards for South, and then Kate Aaronholz would get a big first down to keep the drive alive, and then 1 yard touchdown run. This is Aaronholz here, keeping the drive alive with a nice run there, and then touchdown run by Savard. 7-0 South. Opening sequence looked pretty good. How about Riley Mallman, number 86, fighting his way there defensively. And then 2 plays, 14 seconds later, Carson Hansen, nice touchdown run as they run that T offense to perfection, 14-0. Luke Floysen under pressure, Sam Gillette, the interception, and Lakeville South in possession again of good field position. Then Reed Patterson to Will Gary, and the route is on. 21-0 at this point. Trey Holloman threw a pass to Marcilio Mendez for really the only spark of the game for Cretin on this touchdown strike here to make it 21-7. Nice pass. It was 47-7 at halftime.
Bill South won't forget this season. Hosting Cretin-Derham Hall. Cretin trailing in the second half. The Raiders try to rally. Trey Holloman, the basketball star, goes long and hits Marcilio.
Then Patterson to Geary. This one, a nice touchdown here. And Lakeville South winning easily tonight.
Mendez in perfect stride. 50-yard touchdown. Lakeville South, though, a beast. The Cougars were just awesome tonight. Camden Dean on the keeper. He'll score from 21 yards out. 59-27. Lakeville South, perfect 7-0 this season. Travel to Edina. The Hornets have not had a regular season they had hoped for. They did start the playoffs on cue. Sawyer Anderson gets a step, and he's gone. They methodically took it to the Orioles. George Sandvin to Aiden Breifogel for 6 more. Nice play fake. Edina wins it big, 28-0.
Recovers the fumble here, but the Hornets still led at halftime. The score was 14-0. George Sandvin, nice touchdown pass to Khalid Ahmed to put Edina up 21-0. Later, the Edina defense, Noah Richards, recovers the fumble here. And then Sandvin to Ahmed. Watch the nice diving catch. The Edina Hornets win tonight at home, 28-0. Was the final. EAGAN Shakopee, first play of the game. Trayvon Lucian. This is a 63-yard touchdown run as he breaks tackles against Roseville, and it's 7-0. Still in the first. Shakopee again on offense. The handoff to Seth Bakken coming up. Huge hole here. He'll take it 34 yards for the touchdown on the inside handoff. And they're on their way. Devin Eastern is going to the Gophers on scholarship. He's big number 99. And he'll get his paws in there. Nice block punt by Eastern. Final score tonight, 48-7, Shakopee.
Quarter against EAGAN, then just grounded out. Trevor Lucian, a short touchdown run. Shakopee owned this one. Sohan Jerry Pothaloo for 6 more. They might be hitting their peak. It might be too late, though. 48-7, the final over EAGAN.
Chaplain Park, White Bear Lake. This was a 4 versus 5 game. Edmund O'Cansey, great catch over the shoulder. Cade Fitzgerald to O'Cansey again. This is a 26-yard TD pass, and Chaplain Park's in front 20-zip. Sean Shipman will take a nice run here. Some tough yards. 10 tough yards against White Bear Lake. He would finish the drive. Shipman, 4-yard TD on the pitch. Champlain Park winning tonight 34-8. So all the teams in this one bracket all played tonight in 6A. Eastview, St. Michael-Albertville, another bracket of 8. And David Collins, nice to see him back. He was hurt last week against Eden Prairie. Nice touchdown run, 14-0 at this point. Then Jack Drobinski takes it himself, the quarterback. 48 yards on the TD run, and the Knights are in front against Eastview 20-0. Then the handoff to Opie Johnson, the junior running back. He'll take it in short yardage right there for a short TD run. And then this is Johnson again, and this is what you might be watching next year, because he's going to take David Collins' spot more than likely. Nice TD run here, 40-0 St. Michael-Albertville a nice win tonight.
Minnetonka, they took on Woodbury tonight. Benjamin Tolkien of Minnetonka is only 5 feet 8 inches tall, but he plays bigger than that. He takes the handoff and goes 23 yards for the touchdown.
Ben Tolkien had the only touchdown of the game as Tonka takes an early 7-0 lead against the 4-seed Woodbury. Devin Paddleford kicked a 23-yard, actually a 33-yard field goal to make it 7-3. But then Tyler Lean with a nice interception here for Minnetonka, and they go on to win. Wow, 7-3.
Minnetonka's defense took over from there, holding Woodbury to only a field goal. The final was 7-3.
Rosemount hosting Anoka, the Irish unbeaten, coming in at 4-0. The defense did its job tonight. They put the quarterback on the run. That leads to a mistake. Jake Ratzloff is there for the pickoff. He's a Division I recruit in both football and hockey. The offense also put in a night's work for the Irish. Terrence Campbell powers his way in. 35-0 Rosemount. Let's hope it gets used again in this season, that field, that is.
So this next bracket of 8 looks like this. St. Michael wins tonight. Minnetonka wins. Rosemount wins, but East Ridge advanced because of COVID. 4 versus 5. Elijah Ward will keep it himself, break a few tackles, take it 25 yards for the touchdown for Centennial. Big TD, and they're up 14-0. Then it's Ward again from short yardage. Nice tough touchdown, 22-0. Najee Nelson, nice TD run here for Lakeville North to cut it to 22-7. But it's all Lakeville, or all Centennial rather. They pick up the fumble there. 36-14 was the final. So here's this bracket. That was the only game played in the bracket because Stillwater advanced on a normal bye advance. Roseville, Prior Lake, Kyle Haas, the quarterback, 37-0 at this point. Prior Lake all over Roseville tonight. Prior Lake's Cole Edwards will recover the fumble on this play. And like I said, it was all Prior Lake. 44-0 was the final in this one. So again, that was the only game played in this team of bracket of 8 teams.
Section 1 5A title game. Owatonna going for its 5th straight section title, taking on a feisty Mayo squad. Third quarter, game tied at 21. The Spartans take the lead. Bennett Ellsworth evades the rush, rolls right, hits DeMonte Simmons, who says, "See you later." It's a 55-yard touchdown reception. Sparty up 28-21. Still in the quarter, Owatonna driving. Quarterback Braden Trulson hands it off to Tanner Hall. Hall weaves his way up the left for a nice gain. Huskies in business. Later in the drive, Owatonna sneaks it in. Trulson on the keeper. Huskies tie the game at 28 all. Later in the third, same score. Mayo punting deep in their own territory. It's a coach's worst nightmare. That is a safety. Owatonna now up 30-28, and that would be your game-winning score. Jeff Williams and the Huskies do it again, capturing their 5th consecutive Section 1 5A title. They win this one over Mayo by 2 points, 30-28.
Hastings and Kennedy. Axel Arnold to Steven Riefenberger. Nice touchdown catch. 9-3 Hastings. Then their defense goes to work. Jackson Schiller recovers the fumble off the handoff. They would turn that into a field goal by Simon Hedden from 20 yards out. And the Hastings Raiders win tonight 12-3 over Kennedy. Waconia New Prague, Max McAnally. This is an 80-yard touchdown run by the sophomore running back for the Wildcats to put them ahead of New Prague by a score of 7-0. He's going to be one to watch over the next few years. Luke Shepard to Matt Fregis. Nice touchdown play here. Tied the game at 7. A little bit later, Waconia's Carson Dobmeyer. The ball gets knocked from his hands, but he recovers after the interception. Nice play there. And then Dobmeyer would score on a touchdown run to make it 14-7. Final was 27-7 in favor of Waconia.
This was a good first half of football. This was a really good game. Rockets have found their offensive mojo down the stretch of the season. Nate Swanson He's a hard runner here. The senior works his way deep in Century territory in the first quarter. That would lead to the first score of the game. Quarterback Cole Peterson finds big Will Ludke over the middle, touchdown for the 6'4", 215-pound junior Rockets with the 6-0 lead. Second quarter, Century gets on the board, handoff. Isaiah Huber just through the nice big hole, runs his way to 6 points. 2-point conversion, good 8-6 ball game early second. Panthers then strike with the big play. Rockets punting, it's Huber fielding the kick, and look what happens. This is when his speed takes over. Huber goes down the sideline. Century, they've got the momentum, up 14-6. Rockets answered. Peterson goes to the air again, drops this ball in the bucket to Jacob Welp. Nice pitch and catch to make the score 18-14. Rockets at the halftime. And as we like to say, when the dust settled on the all-turf field, Century wins it 28-26. The Panthers finished the year with a 4-3 record. The bubble was already up, so the 6th-ranked Northfield Raiders met 5th-seeded Austin on the soccer field. Didn't make much of a difference tonight. Northfield controlled the game. Blake Melgren knifes his way into the end zone as the Raiders took the 17-0 lead in the second half. Packers looking to strike with the big play, but Northfield's Michael Rivera, he's having none of that. Nice interception by Rivera to preserve the shutout as the Raiders get their first win of the year in the year's final game. And the Northfield Raiders get the shutout by the final of 17-0.
De La Salle Edison played at Osseo High School tonight. Michael Moore sneaks up the middle for a 5-yard gain. The ball is loose. De La Salle's Amir Everett recovers. So a big turnover for De La Salle. Their quarterback's Brandon Hoban. Ball goes over his head. That's a safety as he kicks it out of bounds so that it's not a defensive touchdown. So 2-0 Edison. Then Khalil Warren picks up 10 yards on this nice run to the outside. And then later Hoban will throw 20 yards to Randy McClendon Jr. And the De La Salle Islanders end up winning their first game of the year. Final score tonight was 14-2.
Niall Job Monroe of De La Salle caught this touchdown pass in the third quarter. The Islanders went up 6-2. Then to ice the game, Amir Everett hauled in a touchdown pass with just under 4 minutes left. De La Salle got the 2-point conversion, and they go on to win it 14-2.
We head out to KM Telecom Stadium. The top-seeded Comets hosting Byron for the Section 1 4A Championship. Second half, no score. Byron looking to get something going on offense. Quarterback Drew Scheuer looks deep. Jace Bigelow is there for the Comets. A huge interception. Comets in business. They would cash in on the turnover. Ensuing drive, quarterback Matt Donovan runs the Comets option offense so well. He takes it in for 6. KM up 7-0. Fast forward, final minute of the game. Byron with the ball. Scheuer looks left. Isaac Dearborn comes down with the catch. Bears in striking distance with less than 20 seconds to play. Scheuer goes for the end zone. It's Jace Bigelow coming up with the game-sealing INT as the Comets earn the section championship with a 7-0 win in the border battle. We're going to head out to Waseca, the defending section champion Blue Jays, taking on the 4th-seeded Pine Island Panthers. First quarter, no score. It was the Jays who struck first. Quarterback Ryan Dufault is going to play D1 basketball at St. Thomas, but he's a pretty good quarterback too. Waseca up 7-0. Later in the quarter, same score, the Jays back for more. Dufault hands it off to the man in motion. Big gain there for the Jays. A few plays later, Waseca would find Pater again on the option. Dufault calls his own number, gets to the edge, then takes it to the house. Waseca rolling up 15-0. Later, more Blue Jays. Pine Island trying to get something going on offense. The ball hits the turf. Waseca all over it. They would turn that into points again. It was Mr. Dufault finding his way to the end zone. Jays up 22-0 as Waseca puts on a show on their home field. They win that one 57-14.